It's your boy, Megalodon. And I know y'all thought I forgot about you like family, but I didn't. I just been a little busy. It's a beautiful Monday outside, roughly 65 degrees here in the United States. Houston, Texas, baby. I got my boy, Lou from South Africa. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. I can't complain. And yourself?
Man, you know what? I couldn't be doing any better, man. Normally it's pretty cold around this time. It's
Mm.
actually, pretty, decent temperature today. So I'm doing all right, man. How's your day been going?
Good. Oh, my day's been good. I actually mistimed our meeting by an hour. So earlier I was waiting and I was like, where are you? But then I realized I missed it by an hour because we were actually 8 hours ahead of you. So I thought it was seven. So I was prepared like an hour earlier.
Oh,
So I
okay,
missed
man.
it by an hour. So it's just that action. But further on, my day was good. Can't complain. It's sunny out here because we are moving into summer. So hotter days but humid, sweating a little bit, but it's all good.
It's all good. It's all good. So I want to catch up with my boy UMLU. He's got some nice set of locks that growing, and to me, when I seen him, it was reminiscent of Basquiat. And so
Oh,
I had to talk to him because I needed to know what made you want to jump into this lock journey, man. Because I see that you're a fan of Not Nation. I know that he
mm,
does a lot of free form awareness. Shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? Because he's brought a lot of people to the lock journey. What
mm.
made you start your lock journey, man? Because I need to know. They look nice, man. What's going on?
Appreciate it. Okay, so for me, my log journey began um, at eight 8 months ago, going on 9 months. I started because I was in this place where it actually started with a conversation in a group chat, to where I just threw out the question like, "What is freedom to you?" And upon that discussion, we came to the conclusion that the person that views all the things going on around you and the stuff that you are not the stuff that you do. You are the person viewing the stuff that you do, things of that nature. I discovered that a lot of the things attached to me didn't belong to me. So I went on this journey and on the path of self discovery, at least when I look in the mirror, I wanted to see me for who I naturally am and go along discovering more things about me that I didn't get from others, but that I found on my own. So that was the premise for me starting my journey and self acceptance because I struggled with that a lot growing up and things of that nature. So, yeah, that's the reason why I got on this journey and yeah, learning to love the parts of me um, that aren't so much accepted by everyone else, and moving away from European culture and move and yeah, just falling in love with who I am naturally. That was the premise for starting this, and loving the difficult things to love about myself. Yeah,
So
right.
when you talk
So,
about self discovery, I noticed that you're really really into art, man. You know that is a
so
fantastic picture in the back. I love it. I love
appreciate
that picture, man. It's beautiful, man. It's like sometimes I sit out and I watch the sunrise and the sunset, man. So I can definitely appreciate that. Another thing that I really want to touch on because you do keep talking about self discovery and self acceptance. A lot of times when we grow locks in this lock community, look, it's a journey, folks. It's a journey, and I can definitely appreciate what you're saying, man. And so when you say self discovery, what do you like? Do you mean spirituality? Do you mean just you know out of the social norms of what everybody expects for you to be? What do you mean by that? Let's break it down to our viewers. We need to know.
and when I speak on self discovery, I mean finding the odd things about you that normally get shoved down when you're acting a little different outside of the guidelines, and whether it's through your physical expression or or just internally, like the things you think about to bring that up in conversations and changing the conversations, things of that nature. So it's leaning more into the things that you shove down because it's not popular per se or accepted in your community, especially if you from a community that's somewhat conservative as the one I'm from. So yeah, that's more of
I
what
think that's dope, man, because man, look, I'm gonna tell you something. Man, I clicked on your Instagram profile. Man, I seen you doing the model, and I was like, man, hold on, man. Like, let me go grab my blazer real quick, man. I put my blazer on, and I was like, nah, it didn't really work for me. But I was like, man, hey, you got some pretty dope pictures on there, man. Y'all need to make sure. I'm gonna put his Instagram handle at the bottom when we finish this. Y'all need to make sure y'all click, y'all subscribe to his profile. Got some pretty dope pictures. Man, I've never seen somebody make some all white Nikes look as fly as he made them look with some roses in his hand, man. Hey, look, fresh. Look at fresh. Look, y'all need to click subscribe to this young man's profile, please. Please. So, one thing that I would like to ask you as far as your journey, like when you first started your process in your journey, how do you maintain your hair? Because a lot of people have a lot of different things on how they maintain their hair. Me personally, I started out as with two strand twists, but now I don't even touch my hair. I just let it do whatever it's gonna do. So I would be considered as semi free form. I don't want the lock community to come after me. They're not free form. They're semi free form. You got some godly locks there. Talk to me a little bit about that process.
Okay, so initially, when reading articles before fully starting, because I wanted to know how to take care of them, because they are one of the stigmas going around is that they are very dirty, they are moldy, musty, and things like that. So I wanted to know how to take care of it. And then upon reading articles on that, I found out of the different types of locks that you got, and um, and deciding which one, which way to go, because of the reasoning for why I wanted to have locks. The free form way actually like kind of chose me. So in starting, I just washed my hair and I let it go. Stop combing my hair, and we just started off like that.
That's dope, bro.
but
For
but
real.
during there were some bumps in the journey to where they were like things that came up or like precious um, from how can I say, from certain places that got me a bit down. So I ended up separating like a few locks that I regretted instantly afterwards. But yeah, ever since then I like left my hair alone whatsoever and let it do what it wants to do. Because yeah.
Man, you're gonna have like, hey, what when once you get to a certain point, because they look nice now. I love that, man. I love anybody that chooses to go with their hair against any social norm because they need to get up off that. They need to stop that. Hey, let these people be who they are. Let them look
Hey,
how they want to look because nobody's saying anything about your clean cut. Nobody's saying anything about your collar shirt. Let these people be how they are, man. Like, hey, I like that. Come on, man. Come on. But okay. So talk to me a little bit how you got started with your modeling because man, that's something obviously that you're really promoting. It looks great, man. Like it looks great. I like it, man, because it's me, like I told you, when I seen the picture, I was like, man, let me go grab my blazer, man. Let me see if I can do something with. But it didn't really work for me. So how was it stepping outside the box, doing that, man? Because obviously you do have the look, and it's fantastic. Talk to me a little bit about that.
appreciate it. Okay, so ever since I was younger, I enjoyed like taking photos and things of that nature. I never had the camera for it or anything like that, but it's always something that I enjoyed. But how do I put this? the culture that I'm from, it's not really very manly to do modeling and dressing fancy and doing all of these things, especially wearing certain articles of clothing that are like you're
It's all
playing on the
right.
line. Is it women's clothing? Is it men's clothing? But yeah, I always like to just like push their boundaries like a bit, and this is something that I was always like passionate about. So when upon like viewing another issue in my community was spending too much money on clothing and brand clothing, that sort of jump started why I started my hashtag hand me downs and heirlooms, like secondhand clothing and things passed down in your family to show that you can still look dope and fly in hand me downs, and you don't need to go break the
Yeah.
bank if it's unnecessary. If you have it like that, I mean, by all means, like go for it. But yeah, I was aware of too many young people following their parents to the ATMs and spending too much money on, or spending more than what is healthy for for them to be spending on clothing. So hopefully that inspired people to look in their parents' closets, their siblings, older siblings, and see what they can throw together and be creative with it. So that and my love for taking photos and a comment by my gran when she called me her own model when I was younger. So yeah, I
Yeah.
just took the run with it, put the two together, and there you have the page.
I can respect that, bro, because you know what? I was thinking earlier, man. I was laughing about them the Louis Vuitton spikes. Have you ever seen them?
No, I never saw them.
Look. You know what Chuck Taylors are, though, right?
Yes, sir.
So Louis Vuitton spikes to me. Please don't come after me, fashion police. I'm just telling you how I feel. Look. I was thinking about some Louis Vuitton spikes earlier, and I was like, man, I cannot believe they're paying $1,200 for these shoes because you know what? All they look like is is Chuck Taylors with rhinestones on them. Stop it!
Oh, oh, I
Stop
now
it!
remember. I know what shoes you're talking about now. Yes, I know that shoes. Yes.
Dude, I can't do it. I'm like, nope, $1,200, $30. Let me get $30. Go buy them $5 rhinestones and put them things on there with some glue. You know what I'm saying? So that's I man, look, I respect that. I respect that, man. That's pretty dope. Real quick though, real quick. So if
Yes, sir.
if anybody was trying to jump on to this free form journey that you're on, you know, what would be the advice that you would give them? Because there's gonna come with a lot of scrutiny with your hair, man. For whatever reason, hair is hair, but it's coming with a lot of scrutiny. Can you talk to the viewers and let them know how you survived it, man? Talk to them.
I would say before starting, there's a decision that has to be made, like moving forward. So first of all, take some quiet time to yourself and decide fully. And within that decision, look at the side B. Other than the side A, 10 years down the line when your dreads are all long and it's all beautiful, the mane's there. There's a lot that happens in the process. So know that side B is coming. As my man mentioned before, the scrutiny will come. You will have some side looks and all of this stuff. And remember, you will be revealed things about yourself to you, because some of the negativity comes from yourself as well. So make sure you're prepared like you just have that in mind. And then on the journey, it's just patience, patience, patience. Patience, patience, patience. Everybody
Patience,
says
patience,
this, it's
patience.
overplayed, but patience is important. Patience is key. And during the rough times, I mean, self love. It sounds super pretty, but it does have some twists and turns, because you actually have to love yourself, and that's without condition, and that means loving your flaws as well. So be prepared to go on this journey. Strap up. Know there's a side B, but you will reap the benefits of it, and it's totally worth it. And yeah, that's all I
Thank
have
you
for
so much to my man Lou for taking the time to talk to me today. All
appreciate.
the way from South Africa to Houston,
Hey,
Texas, man. We gotta show that lock love to your family. Hey,
hey,
give the lock community some love on Blue. What we got?
hey,
Oh, he's shaking them things. Oh, yeah. Hey, y'all stay tuned. This will be up tomorrow. Y'all make sure y'all give my boy Blue some love, like and subscribe. Go like them pictures, man. Go support my boy. Hey, Blue, thank you so much, man. All the way. This your boy, Megalodon J, the most deadliest shark in the ocean. With my boy Blue. Hey, Blue,
hey.
tell him we out this thing.
We out.